Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're stopping by. My name's Jared. This is the LVME. And today we're going to be doing something that I have been looking forward to. We'll be talking all about Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun's brand new album, The Brave. Although I got to admit, at this point, it's been out um, coming up on a month right now, like 3 weeks. But I really wanted to listen to this thing before I gave my review. And then I'm also going to do like a ranking of all the songs on the CD specifically, the order that I think they are best to worst. This is for the CD specifically. There's 5 additional songs on the CD. Man, I was just on Tom's website the other day double checking this, and that thing is sold out. That's a bummer. I got to be honest. I feel bad for the fans that can only get the streaming. I bought both because I want to support these guys. I have all Tom's CDs from Death Threats all the way up to this one. And so I paid for the streaming album and then I ordered the CD. You can see it right there. Man, those 5 songs, though. In my rankings, in my top 10, 4 of those songs make my top 10 rankings. And what I think is the best song on the album is one of those. So let's say first, I just want to say this album overall, I think is top notch, man. If I were doing like a 5-star rating system, right, I would give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Like it is near perfect. And that little bit, that half a star, basically boils down to my personal tastes. It has nothing to do with like bad music. Um, Look, I've been listening to rap and hip hop for like a long ass time, and I'm not really up on all the new shit. Like this new generation, this new sound is not my thing. With like the mumble rappers and some of these other shits that have come afterwards. I couldn't tell you nothing about that, but I can tell you about good rap music outside of what my personal tastes are. And this is a good hip hop album. Like this is solid beats, excellent lyrics. The mixing and mastering is good. The overall feel of the album is good. Like the theme of the album flows together. These guys, they work well together. Their features that they have, they've got Mad Child, they've got Struggle Jennings, and of course Nova Rockefeller. All of their appearances work real well, both in the songs and like the album as a whole. And so it really just boils down to personal tastes for me. There are some things I didn't like personally. And we'll get to that since I'm about to go through all 19 songs. Now, we're not going to listen to anything except for the very first song, my number one song. It's a song nobody can hear unless you were one of the lucky few that has this CD right here. Um, Not only do I think it's the best song on the album, I think it has the best chorus that Tom MacDonald has ever put on a song. I don't know how much input, the two of them did together on this one, but it illustrates like my favorite shit about hip hop. So before we dive into all that, I'm going to go ahead and spark this bad boy up right here. I want to thank you again for tuning in, man. If you're brand new to the channel, a lot of these hip hop ones are just me kind of checking out some of the new hip hop scene, mainly these underground rappers. I'm not big on mainstream guys right now. Um, some of them, I mean, maybe if you consider Joyner Lucas mainstream, I don't know, guys like him. Eminem, I guess, is obviously mainstream, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't tell you nothing about shit. I tried watching something the other day. I was going to react to it, and I decided I would just watch one of the group's fucking songs first. No, I can't. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this shit right here. So let's dive into song rankings. And what I think would be fun, y'all, is if in the comment section you rank the album and the songs that you like from best to worst, whether you've got the streaming version or if you're one of the lucky ones that has this CD right here. And seriously, if you ever see Tom and Adam saying that they've got more of these in, I can't tell you strong enough. I can't recommend buying this. It's only 5 songs different. Those 5 songs, man, with the exception of one, which is actually my least favorite of the 19. Um, it's so dope. And so let's dive into that. My number one, and again, please hit the comments up, put your rankings in, and nobody needs to get butthurt, if like my favorite or your favorite song is not my favorite song. This is all just personal taste. Like I said, this is all good, solid fucking music. Like the songs that I rank in the bottom, five, like they're still great songs. Okay, I want to make that clear. I think they're still awesome. They're just not my favorites on the album. And there's a couple of them here, the last two, that honestly I kind of skip over. But we'll dive into that. We're going to talk a little bit about each one. Okay, so my favorite, I not even close, man. Fucking Back and Forth. Mm. Those of you that got the album, you know what I'm talking about, right? Oh my God. It is a classic hip hop back and forth rap song. It's, if you've listened to Upchurch and Adam's album together, they have a back and forth. It's exactly like that. It's nothing new in hip hop, okay? But these two fuckers crush it, y'all. Like they're fucking. The beat is so fire, and it has got this hook. It has got my absolute favorite thing when it comes to hip hop music. Hooks and fucking choruses. I really like them when they're centered around samples. Um, I don't really care for a lot of sing-songy choruses. And if you're familiar with this album, you can probably guess what some of my least favorite songs are based on that. Okay, but I don't know how many CDs Tom and Adam like ordered and distributed. I'd like to think it's way more than 10,000, and it's probably not anything crazy like 100,000. I would think maybe a max of 50. I have no idea. What do you think? How many albums, CDs specifically, do you think they sold? Um, Shit. Now that I'm thinking about it, it just came to me. I remember hearing something on Billboard where they said they did more than Dolly Parton's, which she did 8,000, but that was just the first week. I don't know how the Billboard charts, I believe, go week by week. Um, but obviously their CD, if you've been following the story, it didn't count towards those sales, which is ridiculous. And it's even got the barcode. It's the first one I add, or sorry, Tom's albums that has a barcode on it, so they could scan it to verify sales. It's a shame they missed out, but they're still crushing it on the charts, and they're still crushing it on the hip hop charts with the streaming version. I'm kind of bummed about some of these song choices. Oh shit, y'all. My battery's running low. I don't edit these, so you're just going to have to hold there real quick while I grab my shit and plug it in. Got it right here. Right here, right here. All right. There we go. It's one of the few times I do have a piece of paper here because, I mean, shit, it's 19 songs. I can't just remember off the top of my head the order that they are in. You know what I mean? But yeah, Back and Forth, best chorus I've ever heard. And that's mainly personal taste, obviously, because it incorporates my favorite shit in hip hop, which is a chorus centered around a sample. And let's check it out. Look, I hope I don't get in trouble for doing this. Um, like, I hope I don't piss Tom and Adam off. And I'm not trying to play like I know them personally or nothing, but Adam has commented on this channel before. And the dude, Evan Morgan, that is the third wheel, and Tom, Nova, and Evan. Evan does the mixing and the mastering. He's interacted with my channel a lot. He's a cool dude. Um, so I'm gonna play a little bit of a song you can only hear if you bought the CD, and that's just because it's so fucking dope. I'm just gonna play the chorus, nothing else. It's like 20-25 seconds, but you'll see what I mean here. Okay, this is so. Oh, to me, it's so fucking fire. I've listened to this song like 100 times. I swear to God, y'all. Look, the screen's gonna get a little wonky here. Bear with me. All right. Let me make sure I got this ready. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Hold up. We'll go do this. Oh, wrong one. We're gonna do this, y'all. Here we go. And then I'm gonna pop this up. Let me see. All right. Here we go. I got this ready to go right here. This is just the chorus coming at the end of it. And you'll see what I mean when I say centered around samples. You ready, y'all? This shit is so dope. Here we go. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. God damn, I love that song. All right, sorry, I'm leaving y'all staring at this ghetto shit here. There we go. All right. That's what I'm talking about right there, y'all. That chorus is fucking fire. That whole song is fire. Those two kill it. Some of the sickest fucking lyrics. Like Tom has this great metaphor on this one of them. He says, it's like a campfire orgy. It's fucking intense. Yeah, fucking intense and fucking intense. Beautiful. Absolutely killer fucking song. That's my number one on the album. Back and forth. Plus that snippet that you just heard is, in my opinion, the best chorus that Tom's ever done, without a doubt. All right, let's move on. Number two. Um, for me, number two is also a song that is only on the CD here, although you'll be familiar with a part of it. It is White Boys 2. There is a White Boys, which is the first single that the second single that they released off the album as a video. If you fucking haven't heard it, you should check out my reaction. It's the pinned video at the top of this channel, and it is a killer song. But the difference between White Boys and White Boys 2 is the addition of Mad Child. In White Boys 2, after Adam's set, Mad Child comes on at the end, and yo, everybody, I wish I could play that right now. I don't want to play too much music that you can only get exclusively from these guys. It's nowhere on fucking YouTube that I'm aware of. Holy shit, y'all! Mad Child's verse on White Boys 2 elevates that song to the stratosphere. Like, that shit was up in the atmosphere. It just burst into fucking outer space levels with that shit. I am telling you, that might be the single best set I have heard out of Mad Child's mouth in, maybe ever. He fucking comes on and murders that track, y'all. What do y'all think? Those of you that have heard it, tell me what you think. I don't see how you couldn't possibly be impressed with that. Like, oh my god, I almost want to just do a reaction if I can to his little section of that song. I don't know. I'll think about it. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to, like I said, I'm not trying to put too much of the music out, but for me, that elevated an already killer song just unbelievable. Like it's so good. I like the first one less. Like, the first one now seems like it's lacking every time I hear it. Straight up. But let's move on. For me, the number 3 song. Now, this one is on all platforms, all versions of this right here, and that is Fire Emojis. Speaking of Mad Child, I think he kills it on this too, but everybody does. And this is another one where I thought the chorus was awesome. Like, the whole thing from, the part where Tom's singing a little bit to, like, I don't know if that's a sample from something or it's something they created, but like the 1 million fire emojis, that dude's voice coming in, dear God. And then Tom's little accent when he's talking, when he's doing all the rhymes in the little sing-songy portion. I don't want to sing it. I'm gonna sound ridiculous, but that song is killer. That is just a killer hip hop song, y'all. So for me, that number 3, I think all 3 guys on there, it goes Tom, Adam, Mad Child again, just murdered it. Killer song. I really wish they would release that as a single, but they're probably done releasing singles off this now, which is too bad. They should put something out that's only on the CD, just as like a video on YouTube. Like, when they were releasing In God We Trust, I was so hoping it was going to be back and forth. Like, oh my fucking God. All right, let's move on because there's 19 songs here. I don't want to talk about everyone. For me, number 4, Bad Guy. Oh shit, that's a dope song. And that's a song on here that, like, pretty much, especially Adam's verses, man, I mean, it could just be me. I could have written that. That's fucking me. I got a lot in common, like, with Adam, minus like the rapping shit. Um, I mean, never mind. No, I'm not even gonna go there. What I do in the privacy of my own home is on me, right? Um, man, that whole song, like the chorus, I think Tom wrote a great chorus. That's me to a T. Like, the whole song, but Tom's part, Adam's part, the whole theme of the song, that's me. That's my life. Just like, I'm a cool dude, man. Seriously. Probably one of the chillest motherfuckers you could ever hang out, smoke with, listen to some music. Like, but I got no time for fuck. Don't fuck with me. I'm a hothead. If I get pushed too far, and it just goes from 0 to 60 like really fucking fast. And I got like, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with my people. And I don't mean something silly like don't look at me hard. I mean, just don't cause a problem, man. Don't. Get one warning, and I just can't. I just can't. I'm too old. I've been through too much drama in my life. Like that's what I mean. Like that song just speaks to me. I'm not trying to be a bad guy. Please, please don't make me be the bad guy here. It's right there. So I thought that song was super dope, and I keep talking about the choruses because I'm gonna talk some shit later on about some choruses. All right, just on a personal level. But I thought that the bad guy chorus is just killer. It's actually what brings it up over my number 5 choice, which is Smoke. Ooh man, man, does Nova kill it on there or what? Nova Rockefeller is so underrated as a rapper, everybody. She has tremendous skills. I'm I'm I don't she's fucking she's a highly skilled rapper. Um and I would recommend if you haven't heard her song Problem, there's a video she did on a podcast that's a live performance of that. You want to talk about murder and some verses fucking live. You know, there's a lot of rappers don't sound good live. They need to be in a studio and they need their shit to be adjusted, you know, afterward to make them sound good. Like I've been to some rap concerts where they just sound shitty, you know? They just sound shitty. Like you can enjoy the songs because you know them, but it sounds kind of shitty, you know, but Nova fucking can murder it. So I thought all three of them, it's Nova, it's Adam, and obviously Tom, but she fucking killed it on that. I like the chorus. I like the whole idea. You can kind of see my taste in music, all right, and when it comes to hip hop. I like most of these are like the tough guy, so to speak, hip hop. Um, Number 7 is once again another song you can only get on the album, which I'm so surprised this wasn't on the streaming version, which is The Story. Oh man. Mm, right? You guys that know this song, right? Right? Hangover Gang, The Story. Oh my god. And yet another example of an absolute A plus chorus. Um, I'm crediting Tom with the choruses because they sound like the shit that he does. They really don't sound much like Adam did shit. Like if you know his music and his albums. But so I'm not meaning any disrespect. Like I'm ignoring Adam. I'm just making a guess here on these more sing-songy ones that a lot of the stuff is Tom. Whatever. I don't. What the fuck do I know? But this one is an awesome song. If you haven't heard it, if you only have the streaming version, this the story is how this album like came together. How they were like enemies, and somebody brought it up in an interview, and fucking Adam was talking shit kind of a bit, and fucking Tom heard it and called him up while Adam was in the studio, and Adam went in with a little fucking hothead, just like me. He's like, you know me, I'm a mess. Like, yeah, I feel you, bro. And then Tom was calm, cool, and collected, and they fucking hashed it out on the phone, right? And then they fucking became friends, and then they kicked it, and then they did the album, and then it talks about how their friendship is now. It's really awesome, and the fucking chorus references how like hip hop destroys friendships, like fucking, and they I like Biggie and Pac and fucking Jay-Z and Kanye, and they probably wish that they could say that shit about Tom and Adam, and so they put this song out to fucking squash the rumors. It's a fucking killer fucking track, y'all. Absolutely killer. Let's move on. Number 6, which we'll just touch on briefly. For number 6, for me, is White Boys. Um, like if there wasn't a White Boys 2, that's where White Boys would wind up on here. It'd be number 5. You know what I mean? So it'd still be in my top 5. Now it's number 6, just because like it's such a difference. I couldn't even like put them both as number number 2 is White Boys 1 and 2. Mad Child's verse on there is, dude, I've listened to a lot of his music. He's an awesome lyricist and an awesome fucking rapper. He's got all kinds. He's got killer lyrics, killer flow switches. He can write a beat like a motherfucker, and that's what he does on this. He kills it. But so that dropped White Boys down to 6. Did I fucking read these wrong? I might have. It should be back and forth. White Boys 2, Fire Emojis, Bad Guy, Smoke, then White Boys, then The Story, whatever. So let's get onto the right track now. So after the story at number 7, White Boys at number 6. Number 8 is I Feel Good. I think that's another one. Is that on here? I don't think that's on here. That's the wrong one. I'm getting fucking joints hitting me. I Feel Good, sick track. Chorus is 50-50 for me, but the whole thing is put together nice, excellent rapping on it. Let's move on to number 9. Don't want to hear it. I like the whole idea behind that song. It's like I don't want to hear your drama. I don't believe in keeping enemies close. Keep my friends close. I want the drama fucking far away, and that's a vibe that goes hand in hand with what I was saying about bad guy. Like I don't want the drama either, man. Leave me the fuck alone. Let's just be cool. Let's be cool. There's so much bad vibes in the world, right? Yeah. Why should we be fucking stressing each other and not being cool? Like most problems can be solved with just talking it out, smoking a little weed, having a beer, whatever your thing is. You know what I mean? Smoking a cigarette, whatever it is, sharing time, whatever it is you do to like mellow out and maybe bond with another person and hang out. That's how we can solve a lot of fucking problems in the world. And I don't want to hear it. It kind of has that vibe, right? Number 10, Free World. This is one of their political, like of America type songs. I really like it. Out of all of the ones like that on this CD or album, whatever you want to call it, this one's my favorite. I really enjoy the fact that this album is a mixture. It's not just that. It's not just the fucking like tough guy shit, and it's not just the I've got problems too type shit that Tom does a lot of, which is great as well. So Free World number 10, which brings me to number 11, New World Order. You've all heard it. Videos all over YouTube. Great song. It's my number 10. Number 12 for me is Clout. I like that song. It's basically about being famous and how they thought they'd like it, but they don't. And Nova's on it doing the chorus, or she just kind of comes in and sings with a little voice work in there. Voice, what is that thing called? It's not a synthesizer. It's a shit. It's not coming. Auto tune. There we go. A little auto tune in there. But I like it. It's a dope song. I like that one a lot. Now we've got 13 through 19. Okay, so these are the songs that I'm starting to kind of like. They're okay. They're not even okay. They're great. They're just not as good as these other ones. Okay, there's only 2 on here. I'm kind of like, I listened to them a couple times, and honestly, I'm hitting skip when they pop up now. Okay, so number 13 for me is Revenge. I dug it. It's kind of Tom, talking about how when he was a kid, no one thought he was gonna make it, and fucking everybody gave him shit and whatever. Same thing from Adam, and he was like, young, rapping in the trap house. Motherfuckers probably don't even know what that is. His words. I'm not saying you all listening. A lot of people might not. Whatever. That's not what this is about. I've been in many of those. Good song. The chorus for me is just and this is where my personal taste just start to come in. Like, look, I'm not a fan of these sing-songy choruses a lot of the time. Sometimes Tom does them and they're real good. Like, good example is his Eminem tribute song. Like his chorus on there, I like that one a lot. These ones though, they're not. They're just okay. Never Gonna Come Down, number 14. That's where I'm at. This is one where the chorus is kind of this high pitched sample. I think it might be a sample from something. If it is, I'm not familiar with it. I don't really dig the chorus. I don't hate it, and I'll listen to the track still, but I'm not skipping it. But it's not my favorite at all. Number 15. Now this might surprise a lot of people that it hasn't been on here, because I know there's many, many, many that just love this song. I'm not dissing this song. It's In God We Trust. It wasn't. I like it. It's okay. I like the struggles on there. I think that's really awesome. Um, and that's it. It's not, honestly. I kind of skip it when it comes on now. I got burned out on that shit real quick. I'm not. It's a good song. I'm not saying the song sucks. Again, it's just for me. I'm kind of burned out on it. Maybe it's because I did a reaction and I've listened to it a bunch after that. Number 16. We All Got Some Things. Now I know this is the type of song that a lot of people are going to be like, "What the fuck, Jared? How can you put this song so far down on your list?" Because it's like an inspirational song. It's like I've been through all kinds of fucking bullshit, just like you have. Maybe we've been through some of the same bullshit, and I got through it, and I'm a nobody. And if I did, so can you, type shit. And I'm a firm believer in the message of this song. Like, I love the lyrics. I like the overall theme of the song. I just don't care much for the chorus. Um, and some of the just yeah, I just don't care much for the chorus. And sometimes I get a little tired of these kind of songs. That sounds bad because they're kind of like inspirational to some people. That's just me personally. Okay. Moving on, number 17. All right, number 17 is "Let Me Go," which again I think the song is fine musically. Um, I just kind of don't like the theme of this song. I guess because it makes well, I know exactly what it is. Honestly, it's just a little personal, but it's a song to him, his like old friends that used to party that he doesn't hang out with anymore. And I don't have that problem. Like I'm not, I haven't been through an addiction like that. Okay. But I have old friends that I don't hang out with anymore. And then and that just automatically makes me think of my very best friend I've ever had in my whole life. Uh, anyway, he's not with us anymore. And, I don't like thinking about it because I'm not over that shit yet. He committed suicide, and it's it just makes me think of that, and so I don't really like listening to that song. Actually, I hit skip when it comes up. Nothing to really do with Tom and Adam's fault. It's just that's what's up. Uh, so it's not like something that I can fucking play in my car and feel happy about just because of the chain of thoughts that it just triggers when I hear the topic, etc. So now we're down to number 18 and 19. Okay, and both of these songs, honestly, one of them because it's on the streaming. One is one that's only on the CD. I honestly, I'm skipping these songs when they come up. I don't listen to them anymore. I've listened to them 5 or 6 times each, and I respect the message in both of them a lot. Like, I think the message is great. I wish I could listen to the songs, um, but I just Soldier is number 18, and A Prayer off of the album here is number 19. And Soldier, like, I know that's a lot of people's favorite. I know it is. Shit, I was watching the Laura Trump channel, the right side, some shit. I don't know. I don't watch it, but I saw that Tom and Adam were on, so I watched that one. And like she said, that was her favorite song, and I get it. Like, the message of the song, like, the lyrics are awesome, but that chorus, I can't listen to it. Like, I can't. It bugs the shit out of me. I'm sorry, it just does. Like, the sing songiness of it is the only way I can describe it. It's not the words; it's just the arrangement and how they're being delivered. I can't, oh my god, like, that's like an instant. Like, I like listening to Tom's opening verse because I think it's great, and then as soon as that chorus kicks in, I just gotta punch skip. Sorry, y'all, but it is what it is. Like I said, overall, it's still a good song. It's just that's a fucking personal taste for me. I'm not shitting on you if you love it. It's just personal taste. And number 19 is the same reason. The taste issue is A Prayer, and it's the lyrics are well written, especially from Tom. But what Tom is saying and how he's going about saying it, just for me, I don't care for it at all. And that's just due to the fact that I was raised, like, when I was little, is in like a lot of church, like a lot of church, a lot of church down to like church schools and stuff. Got in trouble. Isn't anyways, and like how he's saying things, it's like I prayed for strength, so God gave me hard times. Um, like I don't know. Like Tom is, by his own admission, not a religious person. But if you are like, if you have an ultra religious background or currently are, and I'm not shitting on you if you are, um, dude, that's like really common in Christianity. Like that theme and what he's saying, he probably doesn't know that because he's not the type that went to church 3 times a fucking week and went to church school because you know. Anyways, so yeah, I can't roll with that. It sounds just like crap I heard in church school or coming from the pulpit back in the day, which I enjoy that while I'm listening to rap music, y'all. It's just not for me. Not for me. So maybe it's for you. That's fucking cool if it is. There's no shame in liking the song. That can be your favorite song, and I'm not going to make fun of you. It's all personal taste, y'all. That's my list right there. The Brave, 4.5 out of 5 stars, and that's why it's these last 3 songs on there. Let Me Go, Soldier, and A Prayer are what kept me from giving it the 5 stars, because when I hear those 3 songs, when they come up, I've just got to hit the skip button. Okay? That's my rankings. What are your rankings? I would love to see them. Please put them in the comments. If you like the video, give me the thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button. Channel is growing. We're making some changes. I got some new content coming. If there are things you would like me to react to, please let me know. The next one coming out of the pipe is going to be one of these new Mises and Burden joints that have been dropping. Been getting some requests for those. I see their album just dropped. I'm actually going to do one of those right now. Finally, if you like MMA, combat sports at all, I got a podcast. We're all over streaming everywhere from Amazon to Spotify. We interview famous UFC fighters, top tier BKFC fighters, with a plenty more on the way. Plus, we smoke some weed and we talk all about what's coming, what's happened, and what to expect. Links on your screen. See you on the next one, everybody. Peace.